verse 16. For that should be sedition among men, evading one another. And they should not regard their kings nor their princes in the course of their action should stand in their power. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Karkadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, which is word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Aki, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Aki, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. Say shalom to you Aki out there. And this is a walk and talk outside lesson before I head to camp, because camp starts 1 o'clock. And and this is for In the News, November the 11th, 2022, on this Friday noon, 12:44 p.m. Central Standard Time. And as I just brought out the scriptures, that 2nd Esdras 9:3 should be up upwards in the people of the world, and that's sedition among men, as I just brought out 2nd Esdras 15 and verse 16. And this is a news article by Reuters.com, and this was published November the 11th, 2022 at 10:01 a.m. Central Standard Time. Last update about 3 hours ago. And I highlighted this news article, and it reads, Iranian protests nationwide marks Bloody Friday. And it says, Iranians protest the restrictive Southeast on Friday to mark the September 30th crackdown by security forces known as the Bloody Friday. And it says at the country's clerk rulers battle nationwide unrest. So I guess I'm going to limit on that article till you register. So that shows you a clear signs of the continual increases of uproars in the people in the world, and that sedition among man's spirit between the citizens in the country, and that's what we are seeing, the increase of uproars and uprisings in people in the world, as I brought out those 2 scriptures. And another news article, and this is pertaining to rumors of wars, and I'm gonna bring that scripture out as well too. And this is from MSN.com, published by News360.com, and this is published by Daniel Stewart about 8 hours ago. So let me charge my phone up. Lucky about that. I'm back, and this is a news article and pertains to the wars and rumors of wars between the nations and different kingdoms as well too. And this is a news article for News360.com, alternative news around the world, and it reads, Huthis threatens to extend conflict with Saudi coalition and Yemen to the sea. And it says the Huthis have threatened to extend the conflicts with the international coalition body, Saudi Arabia, which is backed by forces of the loyal to Yemen's international recognition of a government to the sea following the latest attacks on the ports in the country. It says the rebels, military intelligence chief Abdul Labah nations. The Yemen government military with the Houthi rebels. They are not appending on that. They are not appending on that trust agreement. And what's that scripture says? First Thessalonians, they shall say peace and safety. That's what that scripture comes into mind since they mentioned it. Thus it maintain that it is wrong to depend on a trust and defend that what it is necessary to strengthen at all levels the systems and tools to deteriorate both the system and tools to deteriorate both military and economic, as reported by the television show. It says also said that the recent testimony report of Marina is the providence of the show. Sure, follow if I pronounce the right south makes it clear that this would not be smokers or fuel, while adding that it shows that the rebels are not only fleeing, the U.S. and Saudi enrichment must be withdrawn, or are forcibly facing in a fire manner. He has indicated that too. Now, messages have been sent to them. It says they will not remain silent in the face of the suffering of our people. He added. He says the enrichment of our people. He added. If the enrichment continues, the next message will be stronger and more painful. So I ain't gonna read the rest of all of that. So that goes to show you right there. The wars and rumors of wars between the nations and different kingdoms. I'm gonna bring out that Mark 13:7. Salaki. And this is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 7. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled for such things as must need be, but the end shall not be. And verse 8, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. Right? Even though this been definitely continuing going on, because we are definitely in the beginning stages of of these sorrows, and these things are going to continue to increase and build up. Like I mentioned with that news article I just brought out, today marks September 30th, which is a couple of months ago, and when that protest happened over there in Iran, they marked this September 30th as Bloody Friday. So that's an uproar of the people in the world, as I brought out 2nd Ezra 9:3. Then the 2nd Ezra 15 verse 16, sedition among men. That's what we're seeing as well too. Distress of nations with perplexity. We're seeing that as well too, and that's recorded in Luke 21:25, I believe. These going to be the continuing increasing signs of the times that we're currently living in. So with that, this was just a quick sit down lesson. Walk and talk lesson through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushua Ba'Hashem Akaradash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Aki, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom and a ball.